Hello, hi all.
Hi.
Um,
Hello, sir.
Okay, so still more students to join. We'll wait for a while.
Okay.
So, meanwhile, if you anybody have any doubt, you can please ask me about our last sessions or the sessions which is taught by Santosh or anything.
So actually, I think manage parameters in Power Query Editor is not covered, I think. So you told you'll be taking it some other time. So
Manage parameters.
yeah,
I have shown you an example for the manage parameters. I have created parameter. I hope you remember.
parameter for that sales and price, that thing.
Yes.
That I thought it is um, invoke
Yeah,
permission, right?
invoke function. Using invoke function. Santosh also have shown you
Oh,
to
so
use
that
the
is the
date
full thing about
yeah date
manage
function as
parameters.
well. Okay, it's
Oh, okay,
multiple
okay,
it's multiple usages.
okay, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Anything else?
Actually, I have one more question also, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
So we have given an assignment. So after completing it, where we need to submit? So just want to know.
Santosh gave you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, if after okay in the next have you completed it? Means
Oh, just working on it. I don't know. Like I have this doubt while doing.
oh you can submit the PBX. Okay, either you can upload to the shared drive or okay in the class also you can share the screen and you can show.
Okay, got you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, now all the students. Today we'll see a new function called summarize. Okay, summarize is a function to create summarized and aggregated tables. So at times in real time, what happens? Many some millions of records will be there. Okay, so you may means if you are very clear about the requirement of one specific report which need to be created on specific data, at that point we can go for summarize function. Okay, I will show you how to create a summarize function, how to use the summarize. Let us say, for example, this. Look, if we have this the sales table with complete details, and here if we want only the table only with the um, year wise year wise category wise sales. So and that data we wanted to use in a visual to represent the to report through. So by user point of view, okay, the report will be same and the data will be same, but the performance wise, it will be good if we have a summarized and aggregated table for the specific report. Okay, let me show you how to create this summarize function. Say new table. I'll show this table as um, summary table. Um, Category wise. Summary, okay, category wise. Sales. Summarize and summarize column. So there are two functions out there. Okay, let us see the first summarize. Okay, summarize. As soon as I type summarize, summarize will expect a table. Okay, so on which table we need to build the summarize table. Okay, the table name and the group by. This group by this is exactly similar to the okay group by function in the SQL. So we are trying to build a summarize or aggregate table on our fact sales, right? So let me give my fact sales table, okay? And then, yeah, please, anybody want? Okay. And what did I say? Okay, the here I want to see the sales uh, year wise, category wise sales, right? So in our fact sales table, we don't have year year column, but we have relationship with our dates table. So in this function, I can use the column from another table as well based on the relation. So I want to get the data grouped by the date first, the very first one is. That is in any of the column from the dates table. So let me select year. So I want year wise, category wise. So again, I can use the category, means always it is I've already told you. So whenever we want to analyze the data, okay, we need to use all the dimension columns for proper analysis. So I want to see the category wise, right? Year wise, category wise. So I'll get the category column from products table. In the products table, I have category, I think, right? No problem. I'll write the query. Okay. Look, this category I want. Okay. If you see here the syntax, group by column name 1, column name 2. Okay. Any number of columns we can use. And after that, then we can give our own names to the columns as well. And we can also write different calculations, measures, whatever we like, we can do. On the fly, we can calculate and we can use. We can also use the measures. We can also use the columns. So let me say products table. I will say product category and then I'll just say Okay, and this is the name I want to give to the column. Okay, here I can use sum function. Okay, sum of what? My sales. In the sales table, I'll just take the sales. Okay, now it will create a table. Okay, let me validate the function. Close sum function is closed and summarize function is closed. Is validated. If you see, so this is how we can create a summary table, summarized and aggregated. And when you build a report on top of this, okay, performance will be very good. Now in this report, we only have very less data, but in real time, when you have there's millions of records in each report, at that point, it is very good to use summarize. But to the end user, when you build a report based on this, he will not see any difference. But the performance wise, right, you can see the difference. And if you clearly observe this formula once again, the very first one, it is the table I have taken. Next, group by year. So the first priority it gives to the year. First, it will group by year. Then again in each year, it will categorize by uh, sorry, group by category. If you see here, furniture is occurred in each year. If I don't give, um, let me remove this. If I say just year wise sales, because we only have 4 years in our data. Now it is only year wise sales. So first it will give the priority to first group by and then the second group by. And this is the name as per our requirement. We can give this name to the column summary of sales. So where did I keep this? Okay. Means later if you add anything to the existing formula, okay, this is how it will work. It will not insert that to the middle, but it will give priority to the first created formula function. First it will throw syntax error, no problem. Mm, that's all right. You understood this, right? You all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now inside this summarize, we can also use filter function. Let me create one more summarize. New table. This I'll say category underscore region underscore skills. How to use this filter in this as well. Okay. So I have already explained you. Filter is the function to create subset of table, right? So when I type summarize, the very first it is expecting a table, and I said that I want to create aggregated table, okay, summarized or aggregated table of my sales based on the selected region and category. So means I want to filter the table based on some criteria. So inside it will expect a table. Directly I can write a table, or I can also directly filter a table and I can use the table here. So dynamic, so on the fly I can use. So I will use filter function. Okay, in the filter function, okay, in my sales table, I am just taking my sales table. Again, I want to filter my sales table based on the region. But here, if you see, I already said that always it is recommended to use the dimensions from the dimension table. Okay, so I want to use any dimension from the my geography table. Okay, so let me so to use that again, I can use here um, related function. Okay, remain in related, what I want to use region. Okay, region geography. I only want to select. Okay, this region is equal to, and we can hard code the value. Region is equal to, because it's a text inside. Let me, yes, we have 4 regions in this geographic table. I hope you all remember. We in the past we used this is the same data set I'm working on. Okay, now I have a table ready for my summarize function. This table. So the very first syntax, what I said. Now I have table with sales data, which is filtered to only East region. And after that, I want to order by now it. So order by my order date, I will say. Okay. So in dimension, where is my order date? Sales. Okay, let me based on, okay, I'll just take a date from my dates table. Okay, always it is good to take the dimensions from the dimension table. Instead of date, because I said that it should be a summarized or aggregated table. If I take data, okay, we'll get again, more transactions. So let me take year. Let, do I have, let me type one second. Sometimes this Power BI work weird. A related table function is equal to yeast close. This function is closed. Related function is closed. Filter. This table is ready. Now group by. It's not getting. I want it to use year. I have here in the states table, right? Ship date, total cost. Yes, this is the one I want to use. Okay, dates dot year. Go back to my category regions table. Okay, Now I got it. Okay, sometimes this power behaves in a weird manner. Don't worry. Okay, year wise. Now, the very first column I want to group by year. Then again, my product category. Then I want to name my column. That is summary sales, I will say. Okay, and at the same time, here inside this, I can also use some functions as well. A sum of what? My sales in the same way which I have used in previous table. Summarize function. Okay, sales. My back to sales. Let me select my sales table. Okay. And then here, let me add one second. Let me close this. Okay. Now my function is done. Let me see. Okay, now we have year wise, category wise, summarize sales. But here, if you see, this sales is only for the selected region. We'll see the difference in the report as well. Okay. Before that, um, we can also add more columns. So let us see. Um, I'll add more columns like okay, I'll see average sales, and on the fly we'll perform the calculation. Divide. Divide, whatever is sum of my sales. Um, Otherwise, I can also use my measures also I can use. Okay, total sales by total transactions. Okay, the number of transactions happened in. So the average sales it will display the total sales divided by the total transactions. So to get that, okay, I can use count rows function. Okay, the count rows function I have shown you. So say that function I can use that straight away here. Count rows. So total how many transactions are there in my sales table it will get. Right now, let me close the divide function. Yeah, should work. Right. Okay, this one. Okay. If I want to see only decimal values, to limit to 2. Sometimes it will take time. That's all. Not to worry. Actually, I'm typing here, but it is not taking time. Okay. So in this way, you can create the summarized table. Okay, let me go back to my report. Okay, visual, take the visual. If you see, this is the one which we have created, right? Yes, year wise category and summarize sales. Okay. Okay, if I do the same thing from the other table, the main table, okay, you can see now difference. But, but you cannot apply more filters on this. Okay, so this is specific to a requirement. We should do this. Okay, category wise. Sorry, it is always advisable to create total sales, dates, year. Okay, and where is my dimension? Product. Let's get it. And did not mention. That's the same thing, right? Let me go back and check. Okay, it's equal to yeast. So I, there is some problem. If you see here, because I have used total sales, it is coming like this. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. Go back to here. Factors. Sorry. It's not once. So dynamically, I want to calculate here and then we'll divide. So to get the accurate value. Mhm. Let me use the filter. Sorry. Why it is not filtering? It should filter. Did I get proper tables? This is the correct value for the yeast, but here in the formula,
Sir, for that we need to add that category region sales table. So in that you sorted out like each region's data.
yeah, here in the summarized table, if you clearly observe, okay, I am filtering the data for only East, right? So it should get only the totals for East.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I am talking about like in visualization.
Yeah,
and
in the
report view.
visualization, this is
Yeah,
the. Hmm.
yes. In that table, you take a summary category table, right? Uh,
Yes,
so
yes,
in
this table is filtered for East, right? East region.
no. The second one table you created,
Hmm.
last one category region sales table.
Hmm.
In
Yes.
right side in no. I am talking about like a right side. There is a data pen and table, a list of tables, and this under the key measure there is the category region sales. So yeah, so
Oh,
that is the table,
oh,
right?
oh,
You
sorry,
last
sorry,
created last one.
sorry, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, but still, why it is getting it is not filtering the data. It is getting the total sales again. So this is the table. I have already filtered the East data. It is not filtering the data for that particular region. The filter per sales in this way also. Can you let me do in this way? In the sales, already have region, right? Don't we have relationship? Right. Should filter the data, but why it is not doing? It should do. Even syntactically, it is not showing the error. Mm.
So for sir, also we need to add like you are keeping that summary sales, right? So that's why we are getting all regions summary sale here, right? Sum of all the regions sales. So can we also filter here that particular east regions sale? So at least we can get a east regions total sales here, not like 2297, that one. And in second line,
In second line, what you tell me?
yes,
Hmm.
that is a, we write like summary sales and sum of like sales, right? So that's why we are getting the all region sales here, right?
Some
So
of the
I'm
facts
asked,
you're saying here, right?
yes, yes.
But
So
yeah,
I'm asking that can
yes.
we filter here east
Look,
region?
actually, this related function,
Mhm.
okay, we have written this inside the filter function. Okay, so
Okay.
this filter function started here and that
Mhm.
function closed here. Look,
Okay.
if I put my cursor here, it is saying
Mm-hmm.
that the summarize function first it is expects a table, okay, and for after supplying a table to this, okay, whatever the expression we write after this, that will
Mm-hmm.
applied on this particular table, okay.
Oh, okay.
So first we
Okay.
have
So
to
first query
yes,
extract the all data for the East Coast, right?
mm,
And then another after that date year all expression works.
yes,
Okay, got it.
should do. Direct I will be like this. So it's a really surprising. It's not filtering. Whole thing it is showing correct, and it's syntactical. It is not throwing an error. And filter is not working. Excuse me. Why my region is not working? related.
Sir, we will learn, sir. Tomorrow you can come and tell me if you want to find something.
No, not a problem. Values is another
Also,
function. Okay, on the fly it will create. That's the reason I'm also tried to use values.
sir,
Oh,
we can
okay.
check that in file and option that region option is checked or not checked.
File.
Go to file.
Which file?
No, the file ribbon file. At
Which
Can we
file?
check that region option is checked or unchecked? So like that's why at least like we are not showing the reason in visualization.
I didn't get that. Okay,
Go to file,
file.
option like option and settings, and can we check the region setting is on or not?
No, it's not related to that. Okay, actually, we have not categorized this field at all. Okay, if we categorize that, then it will be related to that. For example, I will show you in the geography. If you select this region,
Mm-hmm.
we did not
Mm-hmm.
categorize. Look, this is uncategorized. Okay, if we categorize to any of this type, then it will take the effect of that particular region settings. Okay, it is
Okay.
so it is not uncategorized. Let me please do. We'll get it. We'll get it. Not a problem. Just try to do one thing. Sales. Mhm. Let me try this first. If it works, we can improvise this. If this will create one more new table. Okay, I'll say filter sales. If this should go. Okay, let me go back. See my if filter is working here inside the summarize. Look, it is working here. It is getting the data only for east now. very important to work with summarize. So what we will do is I'll just will go back to our table instead of if filter. Okay, now go back to my report. Even now it is doing the same thing. It is surprising. Now if you see, I have used directly filter region is equal to east. Okay, let's not bother about it. Okay, we'll see that later. Actually, the visual is not refreshing it. I think there is a problem with this visual. Look, the problem is with the visual. Okay, sometimes Power BI, I told you, behaves in a weird manner. I haven't done anything. Look, it's only problem with the visual. Whether it's filter or this way, it will work same. Okay, related function. Or now, if you see, if you check the east, now this is. Now, did you see?
Yeah, it's filtering.
Yes.
No, sometimes look this Power BI really and very bad. It's only happens with me every time.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Mm. So that region has got nothing to do. Okay, when you categorize those fields, okay, then only okay, it will change the symbol. Okay. Okay, now we'll see summarize columns. Okay, summarize columns also very important. Again, it's a big concept. 1 second, please. So, are you clear with this summarize function? Any doubts? So you can use filter function, a related function, and also you can use values function. Okay, values also it will create a table on the fly. Okay, it's a let me because I have used values function inside that. Let me go back to this table. Okay, instead of this you understood, right? How I have created this table. Where is the this one? Okay, this you got it right. So instead of this filter also I can use values function by using values, and you can select the required columns. Whatever the columns you want, you can only select those columns. You can say facts, sales, only category. If I want only category, it will create. When see, based on the category, if you want to create any lookup table like this, also you can create. Simple. So this is what I have tried actually. So we can use filter function, related function, and also values function inside the summary table. You got this right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain the related function again?
Yeah, I will. Okay, let's go back to this table. Okay, okay. Now we'll switch to our related function then. Okay, let me get it. We'll create one more. Okay, new table. I'll just say Okay, let's first go back and check that it's working properly. Okay, now it's working fine. Can you see now? It is only showing the total sales of East region. Okay,
Yes.
let's go back to the function. I wanted to understand the related function, right? Okay, this related function, we can use this when you have relationship between the tables. Means I am working actually on, means I am using summarize function to create a new table. Okay, new table. So the very first is a summarize function expects a table. Okay, so what I have done, I have used a filter function. So filter function uses I have used the filter function to create a subset of any table. Okay, again this table can be combination of tables or any single table. Here I have selected the sales table. The very first sales table is the transaction table, right? And I want to filter the sales based on the selected region, and this region is a geography dimension table, right? Where is my dimension table? This is geography dimension table. Okay, and I have relationship between this my dimension table and the sales table. If you see here, okay, this is the sales table and this is the geographic table. If you see, the relationship is the postcode we have used, and this is one-to-many relationship. So whenever you want to use your one-to-many relationship and you want to use the dimension table columns, then you can use a related function. As soon as you uh, click on related type related function. Okay, okay, one second. Let me go to that function here. Okay, as soon as you type your related function, the before whatever the table I have mentioned, sales table. So the sales table is related in our scenario, in our model, sales table is related to our 4 other dimension tables. All the 4 dimension table related columns, it will display here. So out of that, I have selected region to filter the data based on my East region. So that so in this scenario or this type of situations, you will use a related function. You understood right now?
Yeah.
Uh, Means if you're not clear, I can explain you once again.
No, but if it is like we our tables are already related, right? We have made the relationship already. Then they are already related. Why we need to you know use the related function like.
Yeah, because we are using the related function here because we are creating a new table. Okay, and new table, it's not an individual table. Okay, combination of different columns and different filters. Right. It is the
Okay.
sales table filtered. Sales is the transaction table. All the transactions are there. I want to filter my transactions based on product, based on category, based on okay region, based on customer. So these are the different dimensions, right? So because I have relationship, so I can use all the different dimension columns to create my new table. If I don't have relationship, I can't use this related function to create a summarized or aggregated table. This is completely summarized and aggregated table, right? It's not a detailed table anymore. It is filter.
Yeah.
My data is completely filtered to a specific region east. If I don't have relation, it's not possible to create this aggregated or summarized this summarized table, right?
Yes.
That's what. And using the summarize function, you can just not filter the data, you can also do the calculations inside the table based on the columns you're fetching from another tables. Okay? And you can dynamically do the calculations as well. So it is very good for performance when you present the data to a particular scenario. That is the importance of this summarize function. Are you clear? If still, I'll try to explain more. I mean, if you are not clear.
No, sir, it's fine.
Look, if I have typed related, it is showing me all the tables related to my sale fact table. If any of the table don't have relationship with my fact table, that table will not display here. Only those columns will display. You're clear now? Hello?
So what if I write only direct the like without related function directly? I write the table like region is equal to east. Then also it should work, right? Because
It will not work, okay? Because if I say, oh, because you have a column, region column in the fact table, okay? That's how you are saying, right? What if look normal in means in real time, what happens is in the fact table, you will only maintain the primary keys, okay, ID columns, and all the dimension columns will be separately in the dimension tables. Actually, I think that is the point which is confusing you. Okay. In this model, okay, we have a region in our sales table as well. That is the point. It is confusing for you, right?
yeah.
But in real time, okay, what happens is in the sales table, we will only maintain like customer ID, okay, and product ID, okay, to
Okay.
maintain the relationship with the dimension tables. But whenever we want okay, attributes of product or attributes of region attributes or anything, we will use them from the main dimension tables only. So actually that is the purpose of this related function. So whenever you want to use columns from other table, then you will take the help of this related function.
Okay.
For example, let me show you this data model. You are working on this, right? Sales. So if you see this sales table, you are working on this table, right? Here also we have regions, right? This region, we have suburbs, cities and all, but we don't have suburbs and cities here. But this table is related, right? So if
Right.
you want to use the suburb or city or any of this column, then you are means you don't have any choice except using related function. You
Okay.
got this, right?
Yes. Yes. Now I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. That is the purpose of related.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow again. Okay. I'll
Okay,
show
sir.
you the summarized columns and also we'll start with the visualizations, different visualizations. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
You're all clear, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Please don't hesitate. No problem. You can ask me a number of times, okay? Because you specified it so that I could show you the another model and I could explain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.